So welcome back to the inspection build pit. So this pit is going to be so that we can back machinery over it and grease it, do whatever we want. We can get underneath everything without having to lay on the floor. So it's the third part of the series, probably the final part. And the first thing I want to address or look at, as a few of you have been saying in the comments, is what happens if it fills with water? So I'm going to show you my idea. So I've put this blue pipe and tap in, and then behind the wall we've got a little blockwork soak away into the limestone, because one thing we don't suffer from here is water. So, you know, put it into the stone, it goes straight away. So if this ever does fill up with water, we can just turn the tap and empty it. And obviously it's always closed, because if we ever have any oil spills, we can just wet vac it all out. And then that way, if I got this tap, I haven't got to have a little hole and try and suck all the water out, because I just turn the tap, let all the water go, turn it off again. Let me know what you think in the comments. The next job is this frame to go on top. So we've got 150 by 100 mil angle iron, sorry, I was going to say box section, but it's angle iron. Then we're going to tack these in the middle of it to hold it all. And then we're going to lift it down and sit it in place. So we'll tack these in, pick it up, put the whole thing on, and then brace it all so it can't move, then pour the concrete. Well, actually, we're going to weld some rebar on the outside here and then pour it all around the outside, all the concrete. Welded these bits on the endlet, bit of concrete shuttering, and we're going to brace it, and then we're going to lift the whole thing on and just try and square it up there on, hopefully. And hopefully it'll work. We'll see in a minute, won't we? In goes the frame. In we go. Then hopefully we'll just plonk it down and it'll fit. Got the frame on. Does it fit? Let's have a look. And then we'll bed it up with some mortar under here. Now we've just got to make sure it's right all the way around, so we're going to brace it all and then weld rebar on the back of all these and fill it up with concrete. Just welded this frame up now, down there, down there, down there, down there. Then the concrete will come up to the top here, which is level with that, which is pretty level. And go to weld the other end now. So that's all the corners welded up now. And what we're going to do, we're just going to put a ratchet strap between the middle and pull it in, because there's like a 5mm difference in the steel. I think the steel's like 5mm out or something. And then we're going to brace it all with steel. And then when we're done, we'll take all the steel out when all the concrete's set. Just watch it move. And that should be bang on down that blockwork then. And the same on that side there. Lovely. Now tack these bars in, and then we can grind them off at a later date. So one there, and then one down here as well. So that is the frame nearly in. And then these bits of rebar, oh, it just cracked. That's not a good sign, but it'll be all right. These bits here are going to be welded all the way along round, so when the it will tie the framework all into the concrete. So now, seal this rebar, tie it all in, and got it on the ends here as well, look, tie it into the ends. Now I'm going to put these flaps on next. I'm just going to tack them on temporary on the sides here so that the frame can't move when we pour the concrete. So here, just going to weld 6 of them all the way around, so when the concrete backs up behind it, it can't push the frame about as well. So we've welded all them on all the way around, and that should hold it, and then when all the concrete's gone off, we'll just go around and grind it all off. Hopefully it'll work, hopefully. Then we're pushing these down, push it down into that hollow block, and we're going to tie these rebar into those hollow blocks that are behind. That's it, get it in there. And tie a few more in, then wire them together so that it holds the frame to the concrete, hopefully. We'll tie them together, we'll get some more in as well. And then we'll vibrate, we've got a poker up there. We're going to poker it and hopefully it will flow down into the hollow blocks. We are looking good. And I've only just finished welding it like 5 minutes ago and the concrete just said he's on his way. So how about that for some efficiency? We'll get it all backfilled with concrete. So this is the poker. It's got like this big steel bit on the end. I think I've seen one of these somewhere before, you know. Now if we rev it up, on here, set a choke off. And then vibrate like hell, look. That's going to push all the concrete down those hollow blocks. Hello, Chris.
How are we?
All right, to you? I had a thought the other day. If your name was William, we could call you William the Concreter. Do you like it? Do you like it?
That's good.
I have. All right. Do you know what you're doing?
No.
Oh, good.
Make it up as we go along, boy.
Me too. Do you know what we're doing? So it's going to mix it itself. We've seen it the other day. Comes out there, look. Gravel one side, sand the other. Cement down here. In this mixer. Up there. See, look, it's flowing down the holes. Hopefully it's not going to push the block work out. We've got a lot drier now. Yeah, that's alright. Probably a tiny bit wetter. Now I've got to wheelbarrow it because I've got to get it up that far end. We don't want it as wet now. I want the dry stuff on top. There's a little bit come through there, but we'll brush that off in a minute. Whoa. Yeah, I know. That's a big barrier you've got there. I don't mind saying this. I've made a mess. It's all overflowed. So now I'm going to have to clean it all, get all this in properly. Bit of overspill there, pull it all out, sweep it out, sweep all the pit out, wipe all the walls, clean it all, but it don't matter because we're going to paint it. How's it looking? Just going to clear this up. Don't matter, because we're painting it. I'm just going to start troweling up as well. A little bit wet, but I had it wet so it would go down the blocks, but it'll soon dry out. We had a bit of overspill. It don't matter, because we're going to paint the walls white soon. Made a right mess, didn't I? Just keep telling yourself it'll be alright. But on the plus side, if you look just here, look, under where the steelwork is, it's all pushed, all the cement underneath there like that. So that'll, when we jack onto it, you know, this will have set solid, this high strength concrete. So it will, yeah, well, it's only a plus side, isn't it? Just touching up a few little bits, just where it's gone a little bit low. And troweling it all the way around like that. Very nice job. Then as I work my way along, just giving everything a bit of a clean, and then when it's dried up a bit more, go over with like a rag and just clean it. We'll get there.
Just put it in and guessed it.
Look at it, Tom. It's like your own secret garage for a moped.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm cleaning up, look.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I said it was going to be a 3-part series, but it's going to have to go into 4, unfortunately, because we've got all the lights, the painting and everything to do. I've got all this to clean up yet as well. What a mess. So, I'll see you next week in the next video, where we actually do the lights, the painting, and we're going to back something over it and see what it's like. See you then.